in order to do more though. But
I only asked because like there was 3 targets. You were just single targeting one.
I know I was messing up.
Yeah, that's why. Get kind of.
Oh no,
MMOs. no, not about you. This is the court at me because
Wait, what'd you do?
I get kind of toxic when it comes to MMOs.
Oh, because you want to do the most amount of damage, and if your team's holding you down, I understand. That's why I'm not playing with you.
Yeah, no,
he's right.
That's fine.
No, I know. I'm not.
He's right.
No,
he's just right. Like it's not even like he's not even trying to bake. He's just right.
No, that's fine.
Yeah, I don't mean it as a slight at all. Yeah, of course.
Yeah, we know.
You're like
we are
significantly
both mutually agreed.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, that's good. Yeah. Yeah, I was like, I didn't mean that. That might have sounded bad, but out of context, but I did not mean it like that at all. I just meant it. Yeah. You know what I mean.
Yeah, you do more hardcore content.
Of course.
We're like 5% less damage means you just wipe.
See, that to me just sounds horrifying.
I mean,
I don't know if I'd ever get to a point where I can do that.
Nothing about wiping. It's just like, to me, PvE content is PvEVP because I'm also playing against the other people in my team to do better than them.
For sure.
Let me drop a puddle right in front of you.
Yeah,
that's just how you keep yourself. I mean, that's how you keep yourself on. Like you hold each other accountable, each other honest, and you compete, do better.
Yeah, I'm a liar though. I don't want to hold. I don't want to be held accountable. I don't want to do that.
That's how you encourage people to do better.
Yeah, I don't want to do better. I'm fine. I'm 35 years old. Well, I'm 34. Technically, will be 35.
Oh, yeah, boy.
I'm like, I'm old, bro. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not doing better.
I'm also 30.
I'm myself.
So
I know, but you're 30. I'm 34. There's a difference.
God damn.
Right, old ass boy.
So I'm saying I'm old. All right. I'm
That's
stuck
from-
in my ways.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm not
Shofu
changing it.
Y'all old as hell, man.
I know
Shofu's my age, bro.
49 years old.
Shofu's literally my
Bro,
age.
62 years old, bro.
That's cap. How you call me 62? I'm not even the oldest person here.
This fella, 75 years old, bro.
Because I'm only a year older than Shofu is.
That's cap. You about 45.
He's an immortal being. There's no way you get that tall normally.
That's what I'm saying.
What am I, a fucking
we're already at the bird?
This man Roger a whole fucking 83 years old, man.
That boy Mahogany.
I'm fine with that.
Dumbass.
I go to sleep at 10 p.m. and I'm perfectly happy with that.
God, I wish I could do that.
I love it. I go to sleep at a nice normal time, and I wake up early in the morning. Early, you know what they say? Early to bed, early to rise, makes a man healthy, wealthy, and wise. That's why I got money.
Where's your wisdom coming in?
That's true. I'm too old for that.
Where's your wealth coming in, bro?
My waifu? What'd you say?
Your wealth coming in. Where's your wealth coming in?
Oh, my wealth. Oh, I mean, I live in California.
He said,
what do you mean?
Wife coming in? Is
I
that
got
what
money.
He said?
I thought he said, "Was my
crazy.
wife coming in?" That's what he said.
That's insane.
I was like, Reagan's in the other room, man.
That's a crazy thing to just say to another human.
Wild.
Makes it
In
sound like
my
it was
defense, I don't sleep at normal times because I'm on this fucking podcast.
That's also true. A lot of your friends are obviously in U.S.
Partially.
All right, now what should I do, McDareth? Tell me. Be toxic.
here?
Tell me what I should do.
Yeah, okay. Stand there. That's fine.
Yeah.
Oh, that was good.
There you go.
Okay.
I'm
See,
back
I'm
in.
learning. Remember, old Roger never would have done that.
Now, also, okay, so here's stack.
Okay, stack. I gotcha. Okay.
Together with them.
Okay,
with them.
I'm together. I'm with them. Okay.
Okay, wait. That's okay. I honestly, they don't do that mark much, but that was a put all these circles together.
That was scary. All right.
So what I would tell you is, what you should do is position yourself to have more uptime. No, keep hitting the boss. Keep hitting the boss. You can still hit the boss.
Keep hitting the boss. Oh, okay.
No, 10 p.m. is early because
Either kill the debris under you.
Gotcha.
Very popular shows in a lot of basketball games end around 10.
There we go. I got it.
So it's like it's still pretty early.
Okay, out of the circle.
Yep, did that.
And don't face him. Don't face him. Don't face him.
Don't face him. Okay. Well, I'm stuck. Uh-oh.
Okay, get back in the circle.
I'm out of there.
Don't face him.
I'm trying to get away from him.
So like that marker, you see the little eye marker? That means you have to face away.
He's watching. I get you.
Right.
Otherwise something bad will happen.
So don't face him.
Like petrification.
No, you can hit him. You're good to hit him now.
I'm hitting him. Can I limit break?
No. This is the
I'm gonna
boss.
limit break.
Okay.
I mean, technically, it doesn't really matter.
Now don't face him. You said.
You can keep facing him. If you see the eye marker, you don't face him. But
Then you don't face him. Now we stack, right? That's what you said.
Yes, get all of them together. Someone will pick a spot.
Oh, but you're in
Okay, just stack on that guy. No, all the way. You're in the green.
Oh, I see.
If something is a different color in this game, it does
get out of there. Okay, cool.
Don't be in a circle. There you go. All right, back in.
Cool. Don't face him.
You can no, that's not up right now. You can hit him. You can look at him.
Sorry. All right, different circle.
Okay, this is a spread. Keep it in the boss. You're good.
I'm in him.
I know people that are in bed by 8 p.m. 8 p.m. is also early.
Press tab.
Press tab.
Whoa!
What was that?
Okay, you didn't. Yeah, it switches targets.
Oh, don't look at now the eyeballs. Don't face him. Don't
get
face
out of the circle.
Out of the circle. I'm out. I got close though.
Big circle. Yeah, you gotta get out of that.
That's okay. That's fine. I only died once on that boss.
This is in the circle and don't face him.
Got it. Well, I'm dead, so they're gonna kill him for me.
Explaining so you know.
No, I appreciate that. That actually wasn't that bad. I only died once. All right, now what?
Fuck all that. You don't need to know mechanics, bro.
Treasure.
You're only gonna do.
I want to know some stuff.
Yeah, but you're only gonna do these dungeons once. You're not gonna do.
What's the 3-letter shortening for Pictomancer? PIC.
PCT.
PCT. Okay, so I don't need any of this then. There's no samurai gear and no Pictomancer gear. This is garbage. I'm passing on all of this. Garbage. Now tab is the targeting thing, right?
Yes, you can tab target. So if you're on one target and you want to pick something else, you hit tab. It'll switch to another target.
Oh, I see. What was the point of doing that for the boss fight we were in? There's only one guy.
No, it wasn't. So that mechanic he was putting you in an ice prison.
The debris.
DPS.
Right.
You need to DPS it down.
I got it. What's DPS stand for?
Damage per second.
I'm kidding.
Honestly, I would 100% assume you didn't know.
I know.
So honestly.
Oh man. Movie fan in my chat just asked, are you guys excited for Deadpool and Wolverine?
Yes.
Excited to start this damn podcast.
Thank you.
Get this goddamn show on the road.
Do we have a background image?
Bro, I don't fucking know. I've been sitting here for 30
Is
minutes.
a thumbnail.
What you mean? This is your shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? Why don't you know?
I didn't even know this shit was today, bro.
All right.
You don't know what's going on.
Just before we start the show, obviously you've not been playing Final Fantasy XIV, Shofu. Have you played the Elden Ring DLC?
No, bro. What the fuck do you think this is, bro?
What have you been up to this past week?
You've been playing Guilty Gear Strive, getting ready for Evo, bro.
That's big cap.
What have you been doing?
Playing Guilty Gear Strive, getting ready for nothing.
No, he's been
playing
PCT
Guilty Gear
is
Strive,
ready to
Pictomancer.
watch Evil from his house.
Wuthering Waves.
Ooh.
Oh, you have been. Oh, we'll talk about that then. That's good.
No, we don't need to talk about that shit.
I want to though, because I haven't played yet.
Are you guys gonna play the MiHoYo game?
100%, of course.
Zenless Zone Zero, yeah. I want
That's
to.
July 4th. I'm spending Independence Day playing
You're not going to anime
playing that game. Zenless. I like the pink-haired girl. She's cool.
You're not going to Anime Expo?
You like the pink hair girl because you got.
Of course,
big
I'll be at
titties.
Anime Expo on Saturday, Shofu.
Okay.
You gonna be there?
Fuck no.
Oh, well then. I'll probably stop by your house regardless.
Whoa,
Yo.
Everybody calm down.
Is that a threat?
Everybody
No, I didn't mean that in a bad way. I'm saying I'll probably stop by, say hi.
He did present
I didn't mean it like a threat.
Relax.
I didn't
pass
mean it
by
like
your
a threat.
house.
I didn't mean it like I meant like I'm gonna stop by because I'll be in town.
No, but you said regardless.
Oh, that sounds like a threat too. I'll be in town.
Well, I mean, because I'm never mind.
Like you made it sound like he
Shofu.
didn't have a choice in the matter. Like you were going to his.
I'm
house.
going I will be regardless. I
Were
will
you
be.
planning on going to Evo?
Of course.
What do you mean? Why are y'all inviting yourselves to my place and inviting me out of my house?
Wait, you're not going to Evo?
I never said I was going.
That's why I'm
It's
trying
gonna
to
be
check.
fire.
I
We have a
never
lot
said
of.
I was
you
going
are.
to Evo.
That's why I'm trying to check with you because I.
We have so many of us are going to Evo. It's gonna be awesome. Don't you want to go to the One Piece Cafe?
That's gonna be hot as fuck.
I'm gonna bring you to the One Piece Cafe though. You don't want to go to the One Piece Cafe with me?
I mean, if I somehow end up over there, of course I do.
You're gonna go.
What do you mean you somehow end up over there? You're gonna sleepwalk
told
over
you
there?
If
he's
you
an
don't go
immortal
to if
being,
you
bro.
don't
He
go
knows
to Evo,
teleportation
Shofu,
magic.
You're gonna sleepwalk
if you don't
over
go
there,
to
you
Evo,
bitch?
if you don't go to Evo, I take away your right to use the footage I filmed for you for that thing.
You can have it.
Shofu, if you go
It's
to
over.
Evo,
It's over.
if you go to Evo, we get the rare privilege of seeing each other more than once in this year.
That's
Isn't that
right.
amazing? I think that's pretty cool.
Gerfurler, who's this dude?
Yeah, I'll see you next year, bro. Nah, we'll see. I might end up over there.
Wipe this guy, bro.
How about you get a fucking job, bro?
Oh
God
my
damn!
God.
I'm sick of
Oh
y'all.
my God.
The cyber code drop when it drops, bitch. It ain't ready yet.
Also, Roger, this is like the high priest guy that they were talking about the whole
Yeah.
time that you
This
need to
dude?
get to. Yeah.
Yes, this is the instructor for this trial.
Oh, we're gonna kill him though.
I'm not killing him.
It's a
but
test, so you
you're
know.
fighting him.
Well, I mean, not you know what I mean though.
We're gonna
I don't mean
kill him
literally
in
killing
cold
him.
blood.
Gotta kill him now.
Oh, I know where you are. I don't even have to
Big part
watch
of it
where
on
you
the
are.
show
I know where he
tonight.
is.
Yeah.
How about you get
Where I'm on the
form of
mountain.
income and focus on
Now,
that.
what's that? The orange box. What is that?
That's telling you he's
somewhere
gonna
you
do
don't
the
wanna-
fire
All right, I'm
ability.
playing the intro. I ain't got time for this.
All right, we just came out of Final Fantasy Advent Children. Of course, yeah. That drop is pretty steep. You're about to end our live stream.
End our live stream,
Let's
baby.
go. Japan time starts right now.
Oh, Roger.
Hello.
He's still
He's
deafened.
He's locked in.
He's
What are you
not
saying
deafened.
right now?
It says deafened. Literally on
He's
my
slow.
screen, it says
No.
Schmucktober deafened. Is he
He's
not
not
deafened?
deafened.
What's going on,
No,
everybody?
no, no,
Rogers
no,
base
no,
here.
no, no. Let's easy wait. Shofu.
fuck?
Let's ask. Hey, Shofu, are you deafened? Hey, Shofu, are you deafened right now,
I
bro?
can't hear shit.
Oh, true. My fault. Okay, yeah, Roger,
Oh,
keep
see, I
going. You good?
Okay, now I can see that he's not deafened though, but it still said the little deafened symbol on my screen. What is going on, everybody? Rogers Base here, and welcome to the Japan Time Podcast for July 1st, 2024. I'm your host, Rogers Base. Who you just heard, who is not deafened, is my co-host, Shofu. What's
That's
up, Shofu?
me. I'm chilling and shit, shitting and chilling.
You're chilling? Are you going to Evo this year?
And chilling.
Perhaps.
You will be. You're coming to Evo.
What the fuck is going on?
Why do you keep threatening him?
I'm not threatening. I'm just saying you're going to go to Evo. I wanted you to
What?
reveal it on the show today. That's
I
all.
never said I was going.
All right. Well, someone I know is going is McDareth. What's up, McDareth? How are you, buddy?
What's up, everybody? Doing well. Excited for that. Also, FF14. It's amazing. Been going nuts on that. Finished MSQ already. And working on extremes.
Right on. Someone who's always extreme is my guy Coast. What's up, Coast?
What the fuck does that mean? Hey, Nintendo!
Nintendo gamers. That's what I meant. That's why, because you screamed that. So that's pretty extreme. How have you been liking Dawn Trail, buddy? How are you feeling,
I
Coast?
can't. I'm not at liberty to say right now, or else I'll
Oh,
spoil
okay.
everyone right now.
All right. Well, please don't spoil me.
It was a how are you liking the game question. What spoiler do you have ready for that question?
Well, because something he likes might be a spoiler, which I understand.
He doesn't have-
I
bro, you don't know how to give it. You
You
don't know
don't
how
have
to
to
tell
go
how you
into
like a game.
specifics.
Yeah,
without
no, I respect
being
that.
he doesn't
specific.
have to, but I get it. I
I
understand.
respect that.
What?
Yeah. Someone else I respect is
Hell
Tito.
no.
What's up, Tito? How are you, Tito?
I'm all right. I am not going to Evo, but if I was, I would watch finals from my room.
You're not going to
God,
Evo?
on God, I would.
Oh God, like it's just optimal.
Wait, why aren't you going to Evo, Tito?
You know why? I said it in the
Don't
chat.
you want to meet her? Oh, because you bought the house. I forgot about that.
What the fuck?
Anyway, what's up? What's up, Wisdom Eel? You're a guest this week. What's up, Wisdom?
Roger a fucking op, bro. I'm really sick of Roger. I need new friends.
What's up, Wisdom? How are you? Welcome to the main show. This is your first time on the main show, isn't
No,
it?
it's a second.
Second?
Yeah.
Second.
What? Wait, what episode were you on? Last week?
You brought him on before, Roger.
The spoiler cast. I remember the spoiler cast.
No,
before that.
you brought him on a main episode.
Oh, that's
you guys
right.
should
That's
play
right.
Final Fantasy. Like,
That's
just
right,
Stay in.
correct.
We'll join in.
Well,
Yeah.
Wisdom, you're awesome, and we're happy to have you again. So welcome back.
Thank you. I've been playing Final Fantasy for too much time.
Someone who's not playing Final Fantasy is Zeph. How are you, Zeph?
And me, bring me back.
Yeah.
What are you doing instead?
He's not nothing.
Nothing. You're not doing nothing?
Nope.
Shofu, I know you were doing something.
What was I doing?
Because I saw the title of your stream the other day was On Her Knees.
That's
And
not
it made
what
me think of Crank Yankers.
That's not what his title was. It was
I
worse
on
than
my
that.
knees.
Why were you on
yo!
your knees? What were you
I'm
doing?
going out so
You
sad.
trying to get a bag?
I was trying to get a bag, bro.
My fault.
Well, I made the title I was on my knees because me, Peso, and Scoot were out getting some coffee at a coffee shop where they make coffee and
Fantastic.
sell coffee.
Nice.
And this
What's the
guy
coffee
walked
shop?
up
Is
to-
it
Yo,
is it
chill,
close to where
bro.
you're-
Stop asking me about shit. Stop it, bro. Because I don't know what you're gonna say, so I don't know what I gotta respond.
That's
with.
fair. Honestly, that's fair. You're better safe than sorry. That's good.
Bruh. He the feds, bro.
Roger really ain't shit. It really be your own.
Anyways, we was at this damn coffee shop, and this dude walked up, and he stopped and did a double take. He said, "Shofu?" And then he did another double take. Peso? And then he fell to his knees.
There's
In
no
the
way.
middle of the, I swear to God. He fell to his knees in the middle of the damn plaza. And then Scoot tried to scoot away. No pun intended. And he
You can't
said,
say
"Nah,
that.
Scoot
You can't-
come."
you
He
can't
said,
say
"Scoot, come back."
That's absolutely
I didn't
pun
mix-
intended. His name is Scoot.
That's why. I mean, I told the story on that stream. That's why I named the stream that title.
That makes sense. That's the second time that has happened this year.
Your aura
Two
ain't never
members
made a
of the
nigga hit their
Genocide
knees,
podcast.
bruh. Your aura ain't
Hey,
never.
yo. Hey, fucking yo, man. Are you
The only
sick?
I'm
That's
gonna
a
just say
flagrant
the
one.
only
That's a
the only
flagrant one.
story I've heard of that happening to a grown man is like with Michael Jackson. So
No, literally
Jeez.
at Combo Breaker this year, there was someone that ran up
All right,
and
just
screamed
don't
Mammoth
introduce me.
Boys.
Cool.
No, I'm doing an intro. I'm literally doing a thing about Combo Breaker to pull you in here. Also, you're the gentleman. You're the best person on the whole show. I want to save you for last.
Fair enough.
Anyway,
wanna
I
save
was
you
at
for
Combo
last?
Breaker with this gentleman,
Hey, yo.
Viram. Welcome, Viram. Welcome to the show.
Good evening, everybody. I too have been playing some Final Fantasy 14. In fact, I'm
That's
playing
right.
right now. I'm having a good time.
I'm playing right now as well. That's why my intro's all messed up. I can't juggle doing the intro because I didn't see that Shofu wasn't deafened while playing Final Fantasy. I can't do it the same way you guys do
You're
it.
not locked in, bro.
I'm not
That
locked
dungeon,
in.
He's
that
not
definitely
locked
took
in.
longer
I'm
than
locked
60
in.
minutes.
Don't ask me for shit.
If you watched my gameplay, though, you'd know that I was more locked into the show than I was the dungeon.
That's cat.
Yo, I found a Pokemon auto chest too. I've been playing that shit too. Shit legal.
Oh, wait,
Yeah.
actually, if it's the same one, I played that before. Actually, I think it's the same one because that was actually really fun.
Yeah, it was
Pokemon
okay.
thing?
It's a Pokemon auto chest. TFT but for Pokemon. That shit bootleg as hell.
Oh. Speaking of bootleg Pokemon, have any of you been playing the new Power World update?
No,
I
that's
forgot
insane.
Power
Even though
World
it dropped.
existed.
Because didn't it drop during the Xbox showcase? Wasn't that like a
It
whole
was on
big thing?
Thursday or something. I know a couple people who are playing and they said it's fun, but I'm not playing it.
You're not playing it. That's why I wanted to ask, though. I wasn't sure.
Yeah, I would be playing it actually if I wasn't playing FF14.
That has been kind of the main thing. I mean, do we start by talking about FF14? Get it out of the way? Because I know Warchamp's not going to make it tonight. So I feel like this might be a good opportunity to talk about it. Like, obviously, for those of you who are listening to the show, Dawn Trail, which is the new expansion for Final Fantasy XIV, officially released in early access last week. Most of us are playing it in this call. I am currently level 94. What are you, Vera? 93?
I'm 94 on the MSQ, but my class is 98.
Gotcha. And then McDareth, you already beat it.
Yep.
Coast is far into it.
I'm beating the game right now.
And Tito, have you already beaten it?
No, I'm on. What level's my shit? My gun breaker is 96, but I am on the. I don't know what. I think this is a. It's a 95 quest. About halfway done.
Gotcha.
My
Well,
gather is 90.
How are you feeling about it so far? Because obviously, a lot of people have been talking about this as being sort of like the summer vacation expansion for Final Fantasy. I know we had a whole Final Fantasy Endwalker spoiler cast last week, so if you guys want to hear our opinions on the whole Heidelin saga, you can listen to that on the spoiler cast if you're a member over on the YouTube channel. And yeah, I mean, we went pretty in depth on that one, but I feel like
just real fast. That's not a members only video.
Yes, it is. How about you shut your mouth so we get more members, McDareth? Yes, it is a members only video. Now, anyway, it's a members only video. How about people just don't check and they become members and you stop losing us money? How about that? It's a members only video, right?
No.
It's members only, McDareth.
I think it's members
visibility.
Only. Wants to do. He can
I
turn
think
that
it's
to
members only
right now. Actually,
Yeah,
that's right.
If you do that, sure. But right now, Roger, it is not. So if you want to do that,
I'm not gonna do that.
And now he's opening up a new tab. Like I hear him clicking. Like he's opening up a new tab right now.
I'm not. I promise I'm not.
Oh, yeah. Okay, buddy.
I actually couldn't if I wanted to because I'm currently logged out of YouTube because of all the hack stuff. So
what?
I literally am still locked out.
I don't think I've met a person who has less access to their YouTube while.
Bro, I know it's the worst. It is quite literally the worst. It has been a horrible year and a half in terms of getting stuff locked out. But
Jesus.
Yeah, so I can't change it. So actually, McDareth is safe and the audience is safe. I will not set that members only. But again, like overall thoughts on Dawn Trail so far, I'm loving it. How you guys feeling?
I will say real quick because I don't know if you guys have heard this as a complaint, and this isn't even a spoiler because it's very apparent immediately.
You're about to spoil not, get out of there.
It's not.
Oh my god, you're about to get spoiled. Okay. Holy fuck.
All right, so what happens is
the final boss?
Amy shows up at the end of the new Sonic movie. So
joke, but
she'll probably be in the Sonic movie. To be fair, I don't think. Yeah, I was gonna say. I don't even think she's at the end. Yeah,
I just didn't think that's what he was gonna say, bro.
You gotta mix them, bro.
You can't let him ever do the next movie,
bro. You can't let him know what direction you go. Okay, but for real, that the biggest complaint, and I don't even know why people are complaining, but like immediately as like in terms of like 3 hours in was like, why aren't you the main character of the expansion? Why am I not the main character of the? Okay. Shut up.
That's a strange. That's like a strange complaint because like
have
you look at past you look at past expansions. Like you look at Heaven's Ward, for instance.
Yeah.
And a lot of that you're like following. It's like about Alphino. The first half of that expansion, it's like Alphino's journey, and you're just kind of there helping Alphino alongside Astinian and Yzael, right? And then a lot of the time, like Stormblood, a lot of that is focused on Lys. It's not until I guess maybe like Shadowbringers, but even then,
Shadowbringers is a Graha story for real.
Yeah.
No, totally. Yeah.
Did these people play the same game?
Bro, you are not the main character of Final Fantasy 14. You're not.
You're the ultimate hired muscle of Final Fantasy.
Yeah, you're the main supporting character, is what I would argue.
You're the guy.
For sure.
It's just a weird. Okay, because to me you are compared to.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that the take you're saying where people are really upset about it is weird. Because like even in this story, to me you're still the warrior of light. You're still like the big important person. You're helping someone else. You always help other people. That's what your character does. But you're still that guy. Like, I don't know. It's just weird to me that people are complaining about that. Because this doesn't feel that different than what they've done before in terms of like your character in relation to other characters.
See, because the big thing that I've been seeing is people complaining about like the stakes, which I think is goofy because this is like meant to be the introductory first arc of the whole next major story of the series. So like, of course it's going to be a little slower paced. Of
I will
course the stakes
say,
aren't going to be super high.
Those
and
people
I
that are
actually kind of
saying
like
that have
it.
literally just haven't gotten to the point of the game.
Yeah,
yet.
they haven't played enough.
They played,
Or they haven't
played,
played
they played the MSQ for like maybe 8 hours, and they're like, "Oh, I'm just running around doing chores for people. Where's the world-ending conflict, the calamity?" But yada. Just wait.
Also,
man.
the thing that's also wild to me is like the running around and doing chores thing. I felt that way more in Stormblood than I am currently.
Yes.
Like this feels like it's just like a nice little relaxing pace. It doesn't feel
like
I'm
I
not
was a little
bored.
worried
I'm
this
enjoying
would end up
myself.
being Stormblood too, but even like the stuff with Wuklamot and helping her through that stuff, I feel like they built that up so much better than anything in Stormblood. So I care way more
100%.
about what's going on.
100%. I totally agree. Yeah.
But even if like, again, no spoilers, but even in the event like the stakes are lower in general, like that's just good storytelling. Like you like that's just good overarching. Hey, you just basically stopped this nihilistic bird from destroying the galaxy. Okay, now let's get back to really the thing, and that's kind of the speech that Emmett gives at the end of Endwalker, which is like, hey, the thing that you are really motivated by is exploring. Like, you're really just a wanderer. Like, you really just like to go around and see shit. That's the whole point of.
And
like,
there's so much you haven't seen yet.
And there's so much you haven't seen on the place that you live. Like, you don't know shit because you've been looking up when really you have to look around. Like, and so like the whole thing of like, it just doesn't make sense to me. It's like, oh, okay, so all of you skip cutscene. That's what that okay, sure. Just say that. Say you can't read.
So in the height, it's like in the hindsight with the thing that Emmett said, the two locations he said are more linked than you think, which is kind of funny when you think back on that.
Basically this whole expansion in that speech.
Wow, I meant to be the real spoiler.
Facts. I don't know. It's just it's a weird complaint that I don't necessarily agree with because it's dumb.
There's some complaints that I understand.
Yes.
So what are things that you're not really feeling right now then? Just curiously.
I mean, I'll be honest. Like the beginning of the game is kind of slow. I won't argue that it is very slow to start.
I agree.
There's a section in the middle part of the expansion that I think is very bad as well. I think that there's still an issue with. I also think there's still an issue with how they design dungeons, or just how the dungeon gameplay loop is. They've gone from, like, I've said it a bunch already. They've gone from like the uniqueness of ARR dungeons to the modern dungeons of two-pole boss, final boss.
Oh, you mean like from a mechanical perspective? Like actually running the
like
dungeon,
literally gameplay loop, and
sure.
Not like design wise, like how everything looks and all that. This is like the best expansion
it's
by far.
Really good. It's really
by
good.
far.
Yeah, I do think the dungeons are slightly better than they were in Endwalker, but there's a little bit more variety.
But which is funny.
I will tell you, most of the dungeons are like that. There's some dungeons, some of the later dungeons are not. They mix up a little bit, but
even if
I mean, the one I just did up on the mountain was fun. I would say though, the first dungeon of the game, the first dungeon in Dawn Trail, I thought was phenomenal. I loved that, like starting on the boat and everything.
Yeah.
I really, really liked that one. I thought it was a cool change of pace. I thought the music in it was really good. The actual bosses were fun.
Yeah, but the mechanics of actually like running, like the first trial is like unlike
a real ass trial.
That's a real trial.
Yeah.
In any other expansion, that would be an extreme. Like in literally, like
I agree with that 100% with both the trials in the story. I see all three of the story trials. Yes, 100%.
Like and to me, that's where it impressed me the most. Where I'm like, yo, I'm actually having to like learn mechanics.
Yeah, I feel the same thing. I've actually been having to not just like turn my brain off and let the healer do everything. Which is
a fucked up way to approach the game.
You're the problem.
Let the healer do all the heavy lifting.
To be fair,
I will say as well, as it's funny that you mentioned that, Kos, about the game. I do think some of the mid bosses though in dungeons are actually kind of dog shit, like designed. Like I just did the
second dungeon.
No, I did the 95 dungeon. I did the 95 dungeon was the third dungeon. You could check real quick. Okay. We just.
I thought that one was kind of cool.
No. We just did this dungeon, and on the first boss, it was me, my friend Mike, and Wisdom was in it. We were running it. I ran it for the first time. We ran it. They wiped at like 40%, and I soloed it as a gunbreaker.
To be fair,
I mean,
like,
yeah.
Gunbreaker is kind of sick in this patch, bro.
No, it's broken, but
level
also
100 Gunbreaker is fucking.
But I'm not level 100 though.
I know, but you were 94.
You're at the level where you've got your big mitigation upgrade.
Yeah.
But the thing is, I didn't even need it. Like if you literally what you can ask Wisdom, was they were there.
Yeah.
I was literally just self-sustaining off this boss with nothing but my 1, 2, 3, my regen, and Hawk.
I mean,
that was it. That was literally
the
it.
sub bosses in the dungeons do seem a little easier.
Like they're just not shit.
I mean, the fact I was able to play some of them in the dungeon I just did on stream,
sucks.
and I'm terrible.
You're getting carried, but it's okay.
But I mean,
the fact that I can get carried, that I actually can play through, have a good time, enjoy myself, I like it.
I will say the music though is bumping. By the way.
Oh yeah, the music's incredible in Dawn Trail. It's so good.
Music's getting added to my playlist.
Also, I will say for the dungeon thing, a lot of the later dungeons are like much. When you figure them out, they're not so bad, but especially first time not seeing it before, there's a lot of tells that they just if you don't know it, you're just dying. It is what it is.
I don't know, man.
I've only died once, and it was on the second trial. I haven't really been struggling.
I died on the last
you
trial.
You play tank, right, Post?
That is true. That's fair.
You shouldn't be dying on tank.
Yeah, right. The whole point of tank is that you don't die.
I died on the last trial, but that's because I didn't know things had knockback, and I was like, oh, okay, sure. But I do think that the best probably piece of gameplay content were, low key, are the duties. The duties are fire.
Yeah.
There's some really good fights, yeah.
Oh my god, the Jaja duty was so much fun.
We've come such a far way
I
from
enjoyed that one.
Stormblood.
Also, there is one duty in this game that should be a trial, but don't worry about that.
Is it later? I haven't gotten to it.
You know what I'm talking about, Coast.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yes. There's one duty in here that should have 100% been a trial. But it's fine. Moving on.
Yeah. Overall, though, I'm really liking it. I think visually it's great. The music's great. Everything about it's good. Story's interesting so far.
I have to ask you something in the Discord chat because it's mega spoilery and.
Yeah. Okay.
I have so much I want to say too, but I also can't say that spoiler.
Well, I mean, I'm sure at some point we will do a spoiler cast for this once all of us have beaten it.
So I don't know how it stacks up to me for the other expansions. I just know with the themes they get to at the end, I really resonated with. So I really liked it.
Cool. Yeah, well, again, stay tuned. There will be a Final Fantasy Dawn Trail spoiler cast coming for our members on YouTube in about a month and a half or so.
Yes, sir.
That'll be great.
Go.
Look forward to that. Once we've all beaten it, I'm sure we'll talk about it. But something else that many of us are playing, and also most of us probably have not yet beaten yet, is the Elden Ring DLC.
Who's playing
Shadow of the Air Tree. I am loving it.
Anyone else?
Absolutely loving it. Is anybody else playing it?
I played like 2 hours.
Where are you currently? Have you beaten any of the major named bosses?
I have not. I soloed the boss that unlocks it, and not soloed, duo the boss that unlocks the DLC, and then I just wandered around.
So can I take away this opening bit of it then while we're talking about it? Because I want to address something. First off, it has been proven on the show today, I am bad at video games, right? Yeah. I am not good at video games. I was carried through these Final Fantasy dungeons. I'm not like a gamer, right? I'm more of a casual. However, I platinumed Elden Ring. Thoroughly enjoyed the base game of Elden Ring. And very much look forward to this DLC. And then I saw so many people telling me this DLC is so unbelievably hard. It's so much harder than the main game. Complaining about it, demanding patches, all this other stuff. You all are weenies who are playing the game incorrectly. I can safely say that because I am pretty sure I am close to the end of the DLC of Elden Ring. I got to the point where I feel like, without spoilers, it's the end. And so I've been sort of like clearing out the other bosses that are on the map to get strong enough to then eventually take on the final boss. I think People are complaining because they aren't playing the DLC the way you're supposed to play it, which is that you're supposed to explore. You're not supposed to rush in there with your level 150 character that's all maxed out to one-shot everything. You're supposed to go find the little shadow tree fragments. You're supposed to go find the little spirit ashes. You're supposed to level yourself up. And then you're supposed to naturally play your way through the game. Because I've been doing that, and it's been a lot of fun. Now, have there been bosses that have been giving me issues? Absolutely. Did Mesmer kick my ass multiple times? Absolutely, he sure did. Did I have a hard time with the giant sunflower shadow tree monster that revives itself a bunch of times? Absolutely. But am I having a good time? Yes. The music, fantastic. The boss design, very, very good. I actually also like, without getting into spoilers, I like what they are doing, fleshing out some of the lore of the original game. The thing that I just beat today, which I'm not going to spoil on the show here, in case people don't want to know about it, but it's tied to one of the major endings from the first game. You finally get lore about this thing. You get to go through a whole legacy dungeon based around it. It's phenomenal. It's very, 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 very good. I highly recommend anybody who, I see someone in the chat saying, so now Roger wants to spoil, doesn't want to spoil. Exactly. Now I don't want to spoil because it's something I care about. If it's something that you care about that I don't care about, what do I care about spoilers?
Demons, the both of you.
Then I will say, of course, Amy Rose is at the end of Sonic. Absolutely.
The world does not need to be kind to you.
Absolutely.
Now I will
also shout out. The person who said that, by the way, was Jared Rodriguez. Shout out to Jared Rodriguez, longtime viewer of the show. You know how it goes.
About this as someone who
please ask away, please.
Who played Elden Ring and just didn't like it, not because of the difficulty, but just because I don't like
Souls games.
I talked about it.
Yeah, that's fine.
My understanding of the difficulty of Souls games is that it's very similar to fighting games in terms of the skills that you need to get good at it, which are pattern recognition and muscle memory, essentially.
Yes. That's why I like it, though, because I like fighting games.
Yes.
So that's why Souls games,
Which is why a lot of people who are really good at fighting games really like Elden Ring, because it's basically you're basically just in the lab the whole time with lore. Like,
I mean, kind of.
What I will say, there is another way, and I think that's why some people are upset at the DLC. The other way is you can just grind the shit out the game. Just go and grind, and then you can be so strong that you can beat stuff because you'll take less damage.
Right, but that's not necessarily difficulty.
You can't though. You can't in the DLC though.
Yeah,
you can literally you can grind and grind and grind and get your runes up or whatever and be like level 500. But the game scales to your main game level.
Right, it scales to something that they put into the DLC to make you stronger within that. With a lot of people either didn't know or didn't realize they were going to do.
But you also, that's not something you can grind in the DLC. That's something you have to explore to get it.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's like people are assuming, oh, I grind all this up in the base game. I'm gonna go here and just beat all these bosses, and you won't.
Right.
And so they're complaining.
I can't grind.
Which is stupid. They're complaining because the DLC is essentially a whole new game. Like that seems silly to me. Like, did they want to just run into it, one shot the bosses, and be done with it? Like, it's a game. It's a $40 expansion. You should want to get your money's worth.
It just seems silly to me. I need to beat it in under an hour.
Okay. Well, my question was, I just wanted to make sure that I understood where the difficulty comes from, and then in terms of the framing of the difficulty. So
the difficulty comes from the boss patterns in this one. There's one major thing.
And muscle memory,
there's one major thing I have noticed as the resident person playing through Elden Ring right now that I do understand the criticism for when it comes to the bosses, and that is this DLC has a lot of bosses that are huge and take up the majority of the screen. And I think what happens there is that you don't really even get the opportunity to learn the pattern because the monster will be so massive that he'll do something to you and then like one-shot you. So like there's a hippo boss. That's a safe thing to say. There's a hippo boss at one point that completely wiped me because I didn't really even get the opportunity to do anything against it because he was massive, took up the whole screen, and just opened his jaws and ate me. And then that was kind of it. And I couldn't really do anything, and I couldn't really learn. But I feel like once I was like, okay, I need to sort of level up my Shadow Tree fragments, and I'll come back to this later on, then it was totally fine, and I didn't really have an issue.
I have two things to say about this DLC, even though I haven't played it.
Yeah.
Number one, while watching people play it, I saw that a lot of like generic enemies were like extremely bulky and took a long time for people to kill.
Yes.
I don't know if that's because of it's a specific area or not, but like
that's because of the fragments. So basically the way the game works is that there are 20 levels of shadow tree fragments, which are essentially this thing, like the shadow tree fragments will boost your attack and defense and also lower the amount of damage that you're taking from the enemies that are on the field. But it's
so it's
only
different from like smithing stones and stuff.
So it's a separate leveling system that's only for this DLC. So like all of your techniques, your weapons, everything carries over from the main game. But basically, like unless you are collecting shadow tree fragments, you're not really leveling up. So you're just
I thought it was so
leveling.
weird. Like I was watching someone just wail on an enemy for so long, and it was like barely going down. I was like, what the hell?
Yeah. And you don't have to collect all the shadow tree fragments. Again, like you don't have to do that to beat the
that'll
game.
definitely be like a challenge type thing for
Yeah, for sure. But I think like one of my buddies, Henry, he has already beaten it, and I think he beat the game at shadow tree fragment level 15. Whereas like again, I'm not good at video games, and I'm like level 17, 18, and now feel like I could pretty handily take on the final boss. And I also feel like I could probably safely beat the DLC now with where I am at like 18. But I think it maxes at 20, and also it scales. So like the last couple levels, you're not getting as much attack and defense for what like the fragments are that you're finding. And then in addition to that, the bosses I feel like are meant to be beaten around like 14, 15. So I'm sort of like over leveling myself on purpose because I know I'm bad. You know what I mean? Yeah.
But another thing,
yeah,
people that were complaining about boss difficulty and like were playing it just by spamming roll, I feel have no grounds to complain.
Yes. Especially because a lot of the bosses that are in the game this time around are not things you can just roll. I think like if you can get through the main game doing that, this one you have to learn. There are two in particular. There's one actually that's very early. This is like one of the first bosses, so I feel safe talking about this. There's one called Renala, and she basically teaches you with her first attack that you can't just roll. Because if you just roll, she's got this giant sword that moves horizontally and will basically one-shot you. So she's teaching you have to jump. Like you have to use your jumps in addition to your rolls to take her on. And then also like her final technique that she uses where she drops down these giant moons on the field. You also have to jump to get away from that as well. So I think like that's meant to be one of the first like bosses that you get in this DLC. So it's again, teaching the player that like, hey, you should maybe be using your jumps. And that if you're able to then beat that boss and you realize I can't just roll out of every situation, you'll totally be ready by the time you reach the later bosses in the DLC. But I love it. I've been having a good time.
At Elden Ring.
I'm planning on beating it. And again, that's how I know y'all suck, because I don't suck at it. And if I don't suck at it, then you definitely suck. Because I suck.
Hey, what? What?
Hey,
Huh?
Roger, stay sucking.
it's not even
That's
June
right.
anymore.
I stay sucking. I understood the second you said
Shofu's
that.
not here, so
Maybe, that's good. That's good. I'm safe. Shofu's different for Elden Ring and Final Fantasy talk, so I think I'm good. But yeah, otherwise, any other questions about the Elden Ring stuff that I could talk to you guys about?
What's the coolest weapon?
Oh, coolest weapon is Renala's twin blades, which is, again, you get that from like the second boss that's in the DLC.
Is that the fucking blood weapon that everyone is using that I see?
No, the blood weapon is the katana, which I am also using, but I've been a blood samurai since the base game, so I've always been like using the blood weapons and the blood buildup. I think there is another blood weapon, but I haven't been using it really.
It's like a double-ended like saber or something, or not a saber, but like it's like
I know what you're talking about, and I'm not using that. Yes,
it's like
the
a
twin
two-sided
blade
thing.
Yes. There are actually physical twin blades, though. These are like where one is fire and one is magic, and you get that from that second boss that I was talking about that basically teaches you that you have to jump. That is incredible. To the point where like I have been a blood samurai pretty much the entire time that I've played base game Elden Ring, and it made me swap out my weapon because I enjoy using it so much.
Actually,
very
fast
good.
Twin blades. I realized I didn't talk about this.
Yeah,
I'm at 14. I am playing Viper, so I went back, leveled Viper
Oh,
all
of
the way up,
course.
and that's who I've been playing. That class is so
You're a
much fun.
super crackhead then.
Oh yes, indeed.
McDareth is smoking crack over there, bro.
Not again.
A crack called Viper. That shit is
Again.
We don't talk about
again. Wait, again.
He just kept on talking too. You saw that?
Right.
No denial or nothing.
That's just further proof.
Why do you like Viper so much? Just curiously.
Well, for thematically, it's already the thing that I like. I like dual wield swordsman, so it has that. But it is a very active job. Where like Monk, I felt like playing Monk. You kind of get into a rhythm in most things. You get into a rhythm of how stuff goes, and you very much understand. I know the more I play Viper, I'll figure out a rhythm and kind of getting there.
Sure.
But it's way more active because as you're using abilities, you have off globals that tie into them. So in this, I don't know if you even know this, Roger. So in the game, there's a GCD. So you press a button, there's a cooldown before you can press another button, basically, right?
Oh, I do know that actually. Warchap explained that to me. I do actually
Yes.
understand that.
So Viper has a lot of buttons, and when you press them, it activates 2 off global buttons that you need to press in a certain sequence to get bonus damage. You're just doing that a lot, and you're looping through. They get to their they build 50-meter wave really fast, so they get to their big combo, which is like button off global, button off global, button off global. Like, so you're doing that kind of stuff a lot, and so like it's active while you're doing fights and things. You're doing all this stuff. It's a very active job, so I have a lot of fun playing it.
That sounds like hell to me. Having an active job sounds like the worst thing.
It seems kind of boring.
I don't
to me,
want
to be
that.
honest, but I haven't actually played it. I've just seen.
I feel like
what's crazy,
yeah, I
Joseph,
feel
is
like
that
what
it plays cooler than it looks. That's
Yeah.
the problem with it.
How
Yes.
could it be
Whereas
boring though? If you're
Picto
constantly...
actually, Picto is sick, and
I love Picto so far. Yeah.
I gotta learn how to play that class.
I need to play.
Picto. I haven't played Picto really because I'm basically waiting until I'm basically going to be using everybody doing their roulettes to level up my own. Because all my
That's
friends are
what I do.
so because my main class is tank, so you have to kind of like adjust. So like I'm doing my roulettes as my healer, and basically saving all of my DPS for 2 weeks from now.
You could probably level up really quick though as a healer doing the roulettes on
no, it's not. Yeah,
what's it called during a new expansion because you're always needing new. Oh.
It's not the same rate. Actually, the thing most often that I've been seeing is tank.
Dude, you're not on the healer strike? What the hell, man?
Yeah.
So what's funny and stupid?
I'm not part of the union, man.
Wait, what is the heal strike?
I do work like non-union work, so like it's good. You know what I mean?
Wait, what is the heal strike?
Oh God, can we not?
Well, I'm genuinely wait. What is it?
It's basically a bunch of all the healers complaining online about how like the people make their job, blah 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 blah. Who cares? And so like they said a bunch of people online were complaining how they're not going to play healer in the new expansion. They're going to be no healers, and then everyone's going to have to do it. And then they started clearing out dungeons with like only. Then the DPS players started clearing out dungeons with only DPS and no healer to prove they didn't need healers. And it's just like everyone's over there sucking. Bunch
3 DPS and like a warrior or some shit.
So let me tell you the later dungeons you need a healer. So like that strike is like kind of pointless because this expansion definitely deals with that.
There's no strike, man. Like,
oh yeah, it's not gonna happen. It's just silly, but modern internet.
So don't worry about it, Roger. You're good.
Cool. Yeah, because I was like, I'm definitely gonna need a healer. Because how am I gonna get carried if I don't have a healer?
At the very least, I got you.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Any other games that you guys have been playing other than Final Fantasy and Elden Ring?
I don't think so.
I've been continuing playing Paper Mario.
Oh, how are you liking it? Where are you in it right now?
Oh, it's fantastic. I am almost finished. I'm up to the what's it called? The Shadow Castle.
Oh, nice. Oh yeah, you are.
I'm right near the end. I think, and it's been honestly excellent so far. There's not too much I can really fault the game on. It's just it's a ton of fun. Just
who is your favorite partner now that you have everybody?
Favorite partner, gameplay wise, it's either the Yoshi or Bobbery. Overall, it's Gumbella because Gumbella just talks so much shit.
Oh yeah, Gumbella is great.
She's so funny.
Have you been doing any of the side quests or any of the troubles?
Yeah, I've done all the troubles.
Good.
Yeah, those were a good time as well.
So you met the little Goomba that's in the sewer that's looking for a girlfriend?
Yep.
Fantastic. Yeah, there's a fun little Easter egg for people who maybe haven't done that trouble yet. If you bring in Miss Mose, he goes off on a rant about how she's a rat and he wouldn't want to date a rat, and she like slaps him, and it's really funny. So check it out.
I should have done that.
Yeah, it's very good. He's like, bring me a Goomba, not a rat. It's just the way the guy says it. It's great.
Vaguely racist.
Has there? By the way, is there any? Is there a chapter in particular that stood out to you as your favorite?
Ooh, honestly, like all of chapters 3 to 6 were really, really good. I think of those 4 in particular,
6 is the train, right?
yeah, 6 is the
Okay.
train, the sort of
Yes.
almost murder mystery feeling
Yes.
chapter.
Yes.
I think I would say overall my favorite was probably chapter 4 in Creepy Steeple
Oh yeah, of
in
course.
Twilight Town. That chapter was really, really good. Yeah, I think my only issue with the game really, and like I know it's nowhere near as bad as it was in the original, is just kind of some of the backtracking stuff. But they've streamlined it a lot thanks to that one room in the
Yes,
Roadport
thank
Undercity.
goodness. Well, also they added that creepy steeple warp pipe. I think we talked about that on a previous episode. Zeph was mentioning it, but like that was a huge thing too, because you would otherwise have to go all the way back to do that again, and it was not fun in the old game. It was a good way to level really early because you have to go through that forest again, and like in that forest they have the amazing daisies that give you like tons of experience, but
Yeah.
it wasn't fun. It wasn't a good time. So I'm glad they fixed that.
Yeah, overall, very, very excellent game. It's aged very well, and I can see why a lot of people hold it incredibly dearly.
Absolutely.
Hi.
Anybody else playing anything? Yeah, let's hear
I'm
it. Tito.
playing Monster Hunter now.
Oh, me too, actually. Okay. We can have a little Monster Hunter Now discussion.
Not much. It's I mean,
What level are you?
oh god, like 20 something.
Oh, okay. So you're a baby then.
Yeah, like
Maybe I
I'm
need to
just
try-
like I'm just starting. Like
Maybe I need to try it out.
It is really fun.
Well, I started because my friend was like, "Hey," because he plays, and he was like, "Hey, they put Gunlance in the game," and I was like, "Oh." So, and Gunlance is very fun. I'm gonna be honest, and this might be the the most like lazy thing I've said. It's a lot of APM for a mobile game for me. Like it's just like it's like, you know what I mean? Like I'm not trying to like
Yeah, you have to
dodge
actually be
Diablos.
active. Yeah. Well, you don't really have to though. I think like I'm level 98 in now, and I feel like it does get to a point where unless you're fighting like 6-star, 7-star, 8-star monsters, you don't really have to think at all. Like
Yeah, but the
I
thing is,
play it
like,
when
I
I'm
can't-
taking
I
Obi
can't
out for a
not
walk.
play it.
I mean, even like when I'm at the gym, if I'm on the leg extensions or I'm doing like leg presses, I literally play while I'm doing that, and it's totally fine.
Yeah, but I can't not like the thing is like it's not it's too active for me to be absent-minded because I just it's a personality thing. Like I'm gonna wanna be optimal. Like
The one thing that I will say that I actually think is quite nice is that they added a thing. This was not in the original version of the game, and then they added it with the expansion that added the gun lance. You can now get paired with other people if there's no one else around you if you're doing one of those hunt-a-thons. Whereas before you had to be in the same vicinity as other people. Now it matches with people online and it makes it so much nicer.
I kind of wish Pokemon Go had that.
Pokemon Go kind of does with the remote raids, you just have to pay for it.
Yeah, but like if you're
Whereas
not
Monster
near
Hunter,
anything,
Monster Hunter you don't have to pay for anything. You can just play it.
one game I've been playing is but I haven't played since 14 is SMT 5.
Oh, Vengeance or the base game?
Vengeance.
So how are you liking Vengeance? Tell us what you did you play the base game?
I did play the base game.
Okay. So you know the differences then.
Yeah. I'm not that far in, but I am enjoying not playing it on the Switch. I can appreciate the atmosphere a lot more.
Sure.
And I am enjoying the new route. I don't have much to say because I'm not that far in. Because as soon as I started to get into it, 14 came out.
It is wild. This year is just packed with RPGs. I feel like from the very beginning of the year, we had Infinite Wealth, we had Persona 3, we had Rebirth, we had the Paper Mario remake, we have obviously Dawn Trail, though that's an MMORPG. It's a little bit different. You've got Elden Ring DLC, which is kind of like an action RPG. I mean, there's just like nonstop. Obviously, Shin Megami.
Yeah, I don't know if I can take any more RPGs.
I know. I need a little bit of a breather. But we got more. Obviously, Mario and Luigi Brothership is coming out, so that's going to be another RPG. We've got what are some other major ones that are coming out? I think there's at least one or two other big RPGs coming out.
There's Expedition 33, that like French one that they showed off. I think it was a Microsoft one.
I know we talked about that in the show a little bit. That does look pretty cool.
Didn't Unicorn Overload also come out this year?
Oh yeah, Unicorn Overlord. That's
Yep.
right. Yeah, strategy RPG. Exactly.
Oh yeah, I need to play that.
That game is also very good. I'm at a point right now where I feel like I just need to actually not be playing anything else though to play it, because it's the portion of the game that I'm at like requires you to really pay attention and like know what you're doing and have the right type of setups, and I'm just like not able to do that currently with Dawn Trail and Elden Ring. But I think once I finish one of those, I will probably go back and play Unicorn Overlord. I'm also kind of like far into the game. I'm in the region that's in the north with like all the mink people, so I feel like once I finish something else in my backlog, I'll probably end up doing that. Anybody else playing anything?
Speaking of people playing,
Wuthering
there's
Waves.
not a lot of people playing King of Fighters at Evo. You feel me?
Wait. Hold on. Wait, before we get to Evo talk, Shofu, you said Wuthering Waves. How are you liking it? What's different about it
What
from
is that?
Genshin? Is it the Genshin killer? Talk about it.
Genshin-
What is it?
Yo, don't put that on me. What the fuck? I don't give a fuck about that. What the?
Wait, is it that whatever that company that makes the same game a bunch of times game? Fucking.
Well, MiHoYo?
Yeah.
Hoyo?
those guys.
I love
No, they
Hoyo.
didn't make this game.
They
They
did.
didn't make Wuthering Waves.
It's
didn't
a
make
copy.
this-
It's damn near.
No,
to
they
me,
didn't.
it's a damn near copy and paste. Like,
I thought
everything's
they
the
made it.
fucking
That's how
same.
similar it was.
No,
The
they
UI
didn't.
is identical.
No.
Every-
And it's like, yeah, it's totally ripped off of it. But I mean, are you enjoying it?
I like the combat more than I like Genshin's combat, but that's about it. And I mash skip on the story. I don't give a fuck about that shit.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
I'm just there to fight. I don't care about nothing
That's the
else.
thing That's the thing I've heard in general about the game, that the combat is really good, and then nothing else is like that good.
The music isn't particularly good.
I got that shit turned off. I play my own music.
Dang, man.
I think the character models look decent. Or a
Yeah, they
little
look like
bit more
Genshin character models.
Yeah, Genshin, but slightly more detailed. But barely.
I don't really. I
It
don't,
just looks-
I don't care to compare this shit to Genshin Impact, but
That's
I
fine.
cannot
That's fine.
overstate that shit looks exactly like Genshin Impact.
It just looks from what I have seen, because I haven't had the chance
What's the
to play
shit
it
called? Let me
yet.
Google this shit.
Wuthering Waves.
Wuthering Waves.
Wuthering, not weather.
Wuthering.
Yeah,
No, Wuthering. Yeah.
W-U-T-H.
Oh, it's a U. I'm
From,
disgusted.
from the little bit that I've seen, it just looks a little more gray than Genshin. It looks like less
Yeah.
saturated,
A lot of gray.
which makes me say I don't want to play it. But I do want to give it a shot, at least if the combat is good, as somebody who does play Genshin. But also, because I play Genshin, I don't really want to dedicate myself to playing another game, especially with Zenless Zone Zero coming out next week, which is the next Hoyo
that
game,
is
which is
this
also
week.
an action game.
playing that.
That's
That is
this
the
week?
4th. Yes, it's the 4th.
Oh.
It's this week.
Have you played the beta of that at all, McDareth?
No, I've seen it a little bit. I'll be real with you. I've tried a lot of MiHoYo games, and I kind of get burnt out on them a lot. I mean, I played the two that everyone knows, Honkai and Genshin.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try it. If I don't get the character I want, probably just not.
What's the difference
not
between like are
Spend
like
some bread, bro.
what's the
Nah, I know.
what's the gimmick of this one? Are
Yeah,
they like
so
This one
Genshin-
is
are they, like,
so what I've
robots?
heard. What I've heard of this
No.
one is like it's urban style.
Yes.
What is that?
So not
Urban fantasy.
kind of cyberpunk-ish,
Like
but not really. But urban, you're like in a regular ass city.
Like
I would describe it.
weapons and
I would
stuff.
describe it. Yeah, I would describe it as like World Ends with You type aesthetic
Yeah.
in terms of urban fantasy.
So
It's
big
like it really
headphones?
does. It's just like you're in a
No,
modern-looking city with technology and fantasy
yeah,
aspects.
and fantasy stuff, but modern stuff.
Right,
But
right.
not obviously not Earth. There's like animal
Yeah.
creatures and stuff.
Right.
So it's that. For what I've heard, I've looked at it very little because I kind of just want to play and try. I've heard it has roguelike elements, which has me interested, and the
Sounds
combat
cool.
is much more active. It's more like a character action game with multiple characters you can switch between as you're fighting. That's basically how it is. Which
Is it
probably not
only
the
coming
best.
out on PS5?
For
It's on
now,
PC.
I think it's on PC though, for sure.
Oh,
Yeah.
because every time I like seen advertisements from it, it's only said PS5 for some reason.
That's because Hoyo's got
it's-
this like really close relationship with Sony, where
I
like
think it's because
if-
Sony is sponsoring those ads.
yeah. So like
It's
even if you
another
play
gacha
Genshin
game,
or you
right?
play Honkai, it's another gotcha game. Yeah, for
I
sure.
don't give a shit then.
Yeah, yeah, right.
Yeah, Virm's correct.
That is also kind of where I am with it, where it's like I'm interested to try it, but I don't see a world in which it's going to like push me away from either Genshin or from Honkai, because I think of all of them, currently, my favorite is Honkai. I think Star Rail, like Star Rail.
There's gotta be a big ass, like big tittied fucking girl for me to play that shit, bro.
Star Rail, dude. Star Rail's got tons of them. What are you talking about? What do you mean?
I need to play
If
more
I play
Star
that
Rail.
shit and I roll my characters and I get like a fucking twink, I'm out, bro.
Bro, Star Rail's got Himiko. Star Rail's got Black Swan. Star Rail's got Acheron. Star Rail's got a lot of them. You're good.
It's kind of like the Star Rail thing for me is kind of weird because I think as a game, Star Rail is definitely much better than Genshin. It's much more enjoyable to play that game and do dailies. Genshin having to run around the map to pick up stuff was a pain in the ass.
Dude, auto battle with Acheron in Simulated Universe is actually genuinely fun. Yes. Like because I hated. Remember we talked about this on the show. I hated Simulated Universe, and then I got Acheron, and like my characters got stronger, and now I love it. It's like my little thing I do every morning. It's so much fun.
I also really like because it's very roguelike. My thing with Honkai that kind of burnt me on it is I started the game and I got Sela and Branya, who were like two of the best characters in the game. So I just autoed everything and I got kind of bored because I just ended up with the best characters. But it's like I think the game is good.
How many rolls we buying?
On what?
On this on the.
Oh, I ain't spending a fucking wretched cent on none of these fucking gacha games ever again.
God. Oh my god!
I'm free to play on all these motherfucking games. I'm not
not a wretched cent.
Wait, speaking of spending, like Sonic, real fast.
How did you get to Sonic? How did you get to Sonic?
Let me
Hell no!
Fuck no!
Let me
How did you even get
real
here?
fast? Real fast. A Sonic collab happened with the last Claudia. And Fidel streamed himself pulling, and I think he spent like 10K trying to get the characters.
On Sonic the Hedgehog?
Huh?
Shofu, get your man, bro.
10K.
Maybe I'm wrong with that number, but he drops some stuff.
No man's
maybe I'm wrong with
that
that
number. On Sonic
you
the
always
Hedgehog,
saying that shit? Is that your man's or not?
I'm snapping his sunglasses in half right now.
Oh, it was okay. I was wrong. He was saying wait. He was saying people was 1K. I was wrong.
And it wouldn't surprise me if it was. It wouldn't surprise me if it was 10 though.
I saw him post. I saw him talk about 10K on Twitter, so I was like, that kind of seems.
It wouldn't surprise me if it was 10 though, because if it's a gacha type thing with Sonic, and it's his audience, Fidel's audience, they're a bunch of demons. Like they would all just sub and give him a ton of money to do it. So it's not like he's actually spending his own money. So actually, I respect it, because he's using his audience's money to then get really good characters.
Because he's using his audience.
100%, man.
How many applications do you have right now for unban requests?
None.
Oh,
none
really?
whatsoever. My unban requests are off, bro. Wow. And then when someone does get banned, they have to message me via Twitter if they really want to be unbanned that badly. And then they gotta do obviously the $50 PayPal donation. You guys know the drill. Come on. That's how you get unbanned. And even then, if you donate, it's not guaranteeing that I'm going to unban you. Obviously. If you did something heinous and your apology isn't good, even if you gave me the $50, I'm keeping your $50. That's right there in the TOS. I explain it to people. That is fine.
Hey, Roger, you know what else? You know who else is keeping $50?
Everybody who enters at Evo.
The guy the first. Damn it. Damn it.
Man, leave KOF alone, bro.
Exactly where
MK1 is there to be grilled.
Bro, how did that shit fall off so fast?
Bro, no. I was gonna say MK1. I was gonna say because I didn't want to go too crazy on KOF. I was gonna alternate because MK1 to me is crazier.
No, hold on. Speaking of which,
No. Hey, Show, bring this up, bro. Bring this up on the screen so people can see in case they haven't seen it. Let's break this down real quick. The final Evo 2024 registration numbers have been released, and as expected by everyone on Earth, Street Fighter handily in the lead with 50, let's call it 5,300 entrants. Congratulations, you know.
Wait, but did people think Street Fighter was not going to?
No.
I mean, this is Tekken 8's first year, so people thought Tekken would come out on top.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's not really super shocking. Yeah, it's not shocking that Street Fighter's first, but Tekken being second, 4,600, still a great turnout. Shouts to them. Everyone else is there also. That bottom three is.
No, whoa. Eunice is that's pretty good for Eunice, bro.
Yeah.
No.
Okay, Under Knight's doing good.
Yeah. That's Under Knight. But shouts to Under Knight. 800.
Also,
that's pretty good.
Third Strike's got 1,000. I mean, Third Strike.
That is the most amount of entrants for MK1 at Evo, I'm pretty sure.
This is its first Evo.
I thought it was at the one before.
No, that was
Nah.
Apparently, though, according to the MK community, those are good numbers because
Because
apparently MK1 is just all online now, anyways.
Yeah, it's
I didn't
been
know that.
doing well.
What does that mean?
Meaning there are no actual in-person LANs for MK1 that are being held on a regular basis at the moment.
Oh my god, bro!
It's like all of their tournaments are
game
online.
fell off hard.
Yeah.
Like it's
It
crazy,
is
crazy.
wild.
It's honestly really, it's actually really kind of fascinating. Like this doesn't happen with fighting games, where a fighting game sells as monumentally well as one like MK does and has no competitive following.
That it makes sense to me though, because I do feel like the people who like Mortal Kombat, who aren't like hardcore competitive in a Mortal Kombat, just like it because of the visuals, right? They like it because of the gory kills and like seeing guest characters or whatever. I don't think they necessarily like want to go to some local. That was great. Yeah, that was good.
No, but you have to understand, Mortal Kombat was still number 3. It was up there. It was
at previous Evos?
It was Street Fighter, Tekken, Mortal Kombat. Those were like the big three.
But why would I play Mortal Kombat 1 when I could play Street Fighter 6 or Tekken or Guilty Gear or Grand Blue? Or Street Fighter Third Strike.
Like,
let's
start there. Let's start there. Wait. Very good.
Hold on.
Grand Blue. I was gonna say Grand Blue is looking impressive. It's got 1,300 people.
Bro.
Talk your shit,
we really started from the bottom, bros. We made it all the way up. We're on Evo Sunday, boys, and I don't even get to fucking commentate it.
Oh, wait. No,
you gonna play the Air Force that he said he'll get to commentate it?
I don't even get to commentate it,
crazy.
bros.
I didn't think he was gonna do that. Wait, no.
That was not the direction I thought this was going
crazy.
No, I thought he was gonna guess.
I'm still tight, bros.
No, wait.
You said
you
still
will.
tight?
You will.
Hell yeah! Can I get a hair?
Hey, yo.
How would you would fellow Lil Wayne mains?
You said what?
My Lil Wayne main.
Yes.
I don't even know what the fuck you just said.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, that's a foreign language to me. But
like being
yeah. That's fact. Ain't nobody trying to go band for it.
Nigga, I'll go band for band with you right now. I got Nirvana and Coldplay.
Which I get it. I got Green Day and Fall Out Boy. What's up?
You ain't got no Backstreet Boys, nigga.
Boy, I got NSYNC with me on the hit, bro. Fuck you talking about?
This is crazy.
Yeah, I got Boys to Men. You feel me?
I got BTS. I'm clearing all of you.
That's crazy. BTS.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy. NSYNC is right. I got NSYNC, but you want to go BTS? Actually, you know what? Probably.
BTS is wiping. Are you kidding me?
Probably.
BTS.
Well, it's hard. It's hard to compare because the internet. They got the fucking boost from the internet. Like they got the buzz.
All right.
Like, it's hard.
I still think, well, going back to these numbers, that like basically Mortal Kombat and Grand Blue basically swapped. It's wild how hard that game has fallen off.
But it's because people like Grand Blue's a good game.
I'll turn on the game.
I don't think it's wild at all.
I put up Mortal Kombat stream on.
No.
Turn that shit off in 2 seconds.
MK's Evo entrance numbers have never been that good. Like people have never entered tournaments for those games.
I feel like they get at least 1,000. They don't.
I mean, we could just check.
I don't think so. No.
I could just check.
I don't think MK has ever broken over 1,000.
Really?
No.
Never?
645 is not a bad number on its own.
Yeah, for a tournament, yeah.
It is surprising though when you see just how popular that series is and like how consistently it sells.
How consistently ass it is. I know that shit's crazy, right?
I don't play it. I'm not. You're not arguing with me. There's no world in which Rogers Mace. Could you imagine a world in which Rogers Mace enjoys Mortal Kombat? Yeah, it's not happening. Yeah.
They got to put Lola Bunny in there. You'll play it.
Or Mortal Kombat 11 Ultimate 449 in 2023.
It's not even just Mortal Kombat for me. It's all the fucking what's their company? NetherRealm.
Yeah, I agree.
Those fucking fighting games. They all so stiff.
They're so stiff.
I hate it.
Disgusting.
Stiff ass animations.
464 in 2022 from Mortal Kombat 11 base.
Again, I'm pretty sure this is the highest amount of.
I think you're right.
MK entrance.
That's surprising. I guess every other game literally blew up, and that one just didn't change.
Mortal Kombat 11 in 2021, 714.
Oh, okay.
That's not bad.
Yeah, because
Not good,
all these
not
other
bad.
games.
That Homelander
crazy
DLC is not
numbers.
helping, man.
Yeah,
they're not
John
gonna get
Cena.
saved by Homelander.
The game is selling. They're making their money, but yeah,
Sure.
it's people don't want to watch
Just not a
or enter.
It's not a spectator game.
I mean, to be fair, literally, it was. I think we told this story on the show, but it was next to Grand Blue at Combo Breaker, and we were all standing in a big group, and literally none of us were watching Mortal Kombat, and we were all watching, and it was like pools for Grand Blue or something, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So
I think
that's
more
things are.
importantly, Third Strike's got some numbers, bro.
Absolutely,
yeah.
I'm happy about that.
That tournament's gonna be fucking sick. Hello? That tournament's gonna be dope, bro.
You know what's not gonna be sick?
Justin Wong.
What's not gonna be sick is all the M Bison players stinking it up in the Street Fighter 6 bracket.
Are you mad?
I don't think there's gonna be that many
Is
Bison.
he allowed for Evo?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, he's allowed.
I believe so.
Yeah,
Yeah.
allowed. I think
Wasn't
they
a lot
released
of
his
characters
request to
came
make
out
sure
the
he
same
will be
That
allowed.
character's gonna ruin that game, bro.
I don't know. I don't
He's
think there's gonna,
not, bro.
yeah, I don't think there's gonna be that many Bison. Bison
I'm
is
excited
still
to
Bison.
see Problem X.
Bison's definitely a top
Some
character.
Bison.
No,
I
no,
just
no,
find him
but-
hella annoying right now.
Yeah, but Bison's still like Bison's a character that's like I don't know, like historically, it's not Bison's not a character that like a very popular character that a lot of people play. Like it's not, you know what I mean?
I
Like,
tend
Bison-
to disagree because they bothered to put him into the fucking game before any Street Fighter 3 characters.
but that's
I mean, he's
doesn't-
been in. He's like a legacy.
But
character.
there's no
that,
reason
like,
to put him in. They killed him off in the story, and they were like, "Hey man, we're gonna transition to like
the
a post."
fuck?
What do you mean there's no
Either
reason?
way,
to
Okay.
put
like,
him
I
in?
can go into all of
There's
this.
no
There's
reason
no
to
reason.
put Bison in Street Fighter. That's what you telling me?
There's,
The only
there's
thing-
no reason to put him in if you want to appeal to Street Fighter 2 fans.
Who the fuck
But-
cares about that
Well-
shit? I'm just trying to play some Bison, bro. What the hell?
Bison just.
I
it's
do
just
feel
like a
like
play
Bison-
style
He's a
that no
cool
one else
character. I
has.
don't care
To.
about
Has,
where
has
fucking
Bison
came
ever
But
has Bison ever
competitively-
not been in a mainline Street Fighter?
Yes, was
Yeah,
not, he's
Street
not in
Fighter.
Third Strike or all
on
Street
Third
Fighter
Strike.
3.
Oh, that's right.
One
that's
and
right. He's
one
not-
and three.
Oh yeah, one. Yeah,
Yeah.
but
yeah.
like, but Bison's
one
gonna
is
be in a
not
Street
real.
Fighter game. But it's just one of
Yeah,
those things where it's
it
like,
feel- I mean, he's kind of like the Bowser of the series. I mean, he's like the
Yeah,
know
he's the main villain.
he's the Ganondorf. He's the Bowser. He's the main bad
but
guy.
competitively speaking, he's not a very popular character. He's just not.
He
Like,
is
He's a
in
specialist
Five.
character.
He was good.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, he was.
In this
but,
game, he's incredible.
Yes,
But you would still.
But I don't
out of
think you're
all-
gonna see a
let's talk
ton
about
of
character,
Bisons.
right?
I
Character
disagree.
popularity.
I think there's gonna be a lot of.
Bro,
Bison.
you can just look at
Nah.
you can look at any top tournament, bro. It's not running around with Bisons in 5 either. Like they're just not. Like there's
it's
Bison's a
like
very
Problem X.
unique character.
Problem
He's
X is
saying,
like the
he's
main
saying that he's
Bison.
so good in this game that people will play him. Is what he's saying. That's what
Oh,
I'm
it'll give
hearing.
people more reason to.
I'm
play
not
him.
even sure about that.
I can see
Yeah.
that.
Because I
That's what I'm
think
saying.
in Street Fighter 6, if you don't have a DP, that is automatically
Tough.
a big like
Tough.
deterring factor. Like look at in the previous patch, for instance, you look at all of the characters that were among the best in the game. You had like Luke, Ken, JP, Chun-Li, DJ. They all had reversals, and Bison does not have one of those.
That's the only thing that's stopping him from being the best character.
It's that deep, bro. There's no way.
it's
bro.
a-
I'm telling you,
He's
a
not
lot
better
of
than
people
Akuma.
think this. Bro, his fucking his bicycle kick is like incredibly broken.
Yeah, it's very good. It's not a charge. It's a motion, and it's
motion.
like it's safe if you
Motion, yeah.
space it. Like it's really
safe
good.
on
It's
literally
always
everything.
Been. As it's always been.
Yeah, but
No,
before it's
no,
a
not like
charge,
that.
and now it's a motion, so
Yeah.
you can just
Bro,
you can get out so much
even
easier.
matter for real.
No. It matters a little bit. It doesn't matter a lot, but it does matter a little
It
bit.
don't matter that much.
It matters a
The
little bit.
move was
though.
safe regardless.
Saying,
It don't
all I'm
matter.
saying is that there's gonna be a bigger influx of Bison players at Evo.
I bet there's not gonna
I
be
know.
Big
one
game,
top
you're
eight.
right.
sure.
I think it's too
I
early
would-
for that. I think people
There
are
won't be a-
people
I
are
don't
going
think
to
there'll be
focus
a-
strictly
I
on
don't-
Bison. And
All right, all right.
we'll
I would
see.
put
I'm
money
sure
that
we'll
there's
see
not
a
one in
couple.
top
I don't
eight.
think we'll see that many though.
I'd put money on
And
it.
I want
I
Problem
guarantee
X
we
to
don't see
win
that
again.
many go very far either.
Nah, probably top 8 Bison.
I
Let
put.
it go.
I would
I
put-
mean,
I would-
that's a
I'd-
different case. That's a different case entirely.
Yeah, or talk. Yes, problem X, but like I would bet a steak dinner that there's not a Bison in top 8. Like,
Aside from
I
Problem
bet.
X,
It's
or
not a Bison.
Well, I think problem. I mean, if there was going to be one, it would be problem X. So I guess I'm saying he's not going to make top 8. But yeah, sure. But like,
That would actually, that would be the quickest that anyone would have to pay off a stake bet, I think, in the history of the show. Because
Why?
if we're
I'm
all
not
actually, well, why not?
you know why?
But you should come.
No, you know why?
But you should
Change-
come because
change
we're
the
getting
thing- Change
sponsored.
the thing I said why I'm not going, and I'll go.
Oh yeah. Okay, change it. You want me to take back that I revealed to everybody that thing about you?
No.
What are you saying?
No, don't worry about it, man.
I want you to come to Evo. Is what I'm saying.
I understand that, but I told you why I'm not going.
Yeah, but you're our friend,
Okay?
so you should come with. Do you consider yourself our friend? Fidel's not going to be there
What does that have to do with anything?
because, you'll go if Fidel's not going.
I don't give a fuck if he goes or not. If I want to go,
Oh.
I'll go.
That's good because I lied because Fidel is going. Fidel's going to be there. Ara's going to be there too.
So
They're
now
both
you're
going to
a
be
liar.
there.
Look at you.
But I said that earlier on stream.
Yeah, he did say he's a liar.
I said I'm a big fat liar. I said that after the members only thing.
How do I know that's not a lie?
That's true. Maybe I am the most trustworthy person on earth. Maybe.
You're not.
Maybe.
I'm not. I don't think I am. I think Viram is, to be honest. If like by trustworthiness, can we do a trustworthiness ranking? Connection with the server was lost. What happened here?
Did we ever get the results for the group, like the scores that we had?
The stats, yeah.
Oh yeah, of course, yeah, of course, absolutely.
Even for like from the
viewers.
Do we? Yeah, go ahead and do that.
I can.
You mean like the most viewed? I mean, the most liked people, or the?
No, it was
when
like,
we had the dexterity
by...
and intelligence and those.
Yeah,
stats.
I can get those.
Are you trying to What are you doing right now?
I'm not doing anything.
Okay, well, while we have a moment, Roger, let's go ahead and do this new segment, okay?
Oh yeah, I forgot we are going to do this segment today. Okay.
Let's go ahead and do this new segment. Okay.
Wait, hold on. Wait. Before you start, what's the name of the segment?
I fucked around with it a little bit, but the base of the premise is Japan time approved. Okay, so this is very chat friendly. Those of you who are in the chat, here's how it's going to work. I'm going to present a hypothetical scenario to 2 specific Japan time members. They can ask me as many questions as they want, and they can, whatever. And they're going to tell me what they would do in this scenario. Now, your goal is not to tell me who you would agree with. You are trying to guess who the rest of the cast is going to agree with. Which do we, as the rest of everybody, so let's say, for example, it's Roger and Shofu. Who do you think the rest of us will agree with between the 2 of them? And we'll put a poll in chat. Okay? So let me go ahead and set this up here. Now, these range, some of these are like kind of Nintendo related. Some of these are not. Also, I had this idea about 2 months ago. And shouts to NADPOD. They also started doing it, but it's fine. They're cool. So it's different enough. Shouts to NADDPOD. Sure. Okay. Would you like to start realistic or not? I have 3.
Let's start realistic.
Okay, we'll go realistic and we'll go. Okay, so in this.
Then we'll go in order of like from most realistic to least
Sure.
realistic scenario.
Okay, so I've paired people off who are most likely to disagree. Zeph, are you here? He's not here.
I think he might be muted right now, but he'll probably be back.
Okay, that's fine. Okay, all right. So we'll skip that one right now.
Okay.
We will go to let's try. Coast is deafened. So let's try McDareth and Shofu.
Right. Okay.
All right. You can ask any and all questions, any all clarifying questions, and we'll put a poll in chat who chat thinks that we are going to agree with. Okay. All right. So here is the scenario. Scenario 1. Okay. You and your best friend have established a tradition that every month you each buy 5 lottery tickets and make the agreement that if either of you win, you split the money evenly. You both have done this every single month for years. On this night in particular, your friend asks you to pick up the tickets for him as the store is out of his way, and they send you the money. Last year, you and your significant other of the last couple of years as well separated, but tonight your friend comes to you and tells you the same night and that they are now romantically involved. After a very awkward conversation, they leave, and you absentmindedly check the lottery tickets that you bought, not knowing whose is whose. You check and you find out that one of these 10 tickets that you have are the winning lottery number. What do you do?
Fuck that nigga. What the fuck? He can eat 10 different kinds of dicks.
So I would have made sure I knew whose money was whose, and if he won, I would give it to him.
You fucking crazy as hell.
I picked correctly. That
nigga can swallow all types of seeds, bro.
Oh my god!
You're saying,
okay, so because here's the thing for me, right?
You may ask any questions or clarifying questions.
Right.
Shofu doesn't need any, it seems.
Best friend. So is it our definition of best friend?
Whatever a best friend would be to you, they are not family. They are not family.
Yeah, not family, but for me, a best friend is someone I've known. Well, my best friends I've known since like kindergarten. So no, I would give it to him.
It is a very close friend who you trust.
Yes, then yes, I would. I probably wouldn't be upset they got together, it'd probably be far enough away, and I would give him the lottery ticket if I knew that his money went to buy that one. I'd give it to him.
I don't know how to put a poll in chat. Fuck.
You should do /poll, right?
Yeah, /poll.
Okay, hold on. /poll. Okay, here we go.
He wouldn't even know that I won. There'd be
Yeah,
signs.
I would definitely.
There'd be
I will
signs.
say definitively, I'm keeping the money, and that's
But
it. Yeah. Also,
Okay,
even if this is a family thing,
Roger, don't tell us what you think. Don't.
I know, but even on the topic, but like, because even if it was a family thing, unless you are like my parents or grandparents, I'm sorry, like it doesn't matter.
Okay.
Wouldn't matter. You could be a cousin that I really
And
love, and I'd still be like keeping the money.
I 100% understand that like this is a me thing, but I would know, and it would bother me. So that's why I would be honest about it.
I'd be sleeping real well on the new pillows that I buy with that money.
Who do you chat? Now
$2,000
you are voting
mattress.
you are
That's right.
voting who you think
California
the rest
King.
of us will agree with. That's who
Okay,
you are,
I got you.
Yes. You are not voting who you agree with. You are voting who you think we will agree with. This one's fairly easy. I think all of us. I agree with Chauvin. Fuck that guy. I'm keeping the money. Roger, fuck that guy. He's keeping
Yeah,
the
I'm 100% keeping the money. Definitely.
Yeah.
Viram?
Yeah, no, I'd keep the money as well.
Wisdom Bill?
Yeah, he could have dated anyone, but he chose, like, my ex. So I'm not.
Dated anyone?
That's right.
I'm taking the money.
Okay. Zender, we will open these up. This isn't gonna be a regular thing, but this. Okay. So now these are gonna get more and more ridiculous. Now, because Zeph and Coast were not here, Shofu, you're gonna have to go twice, because this one is specifically for you and Roger.
Oh, okay.
All right. So you were on the. You guys are ready. So now we're debating not debating, Roger and Shofu. Okay. Scenario 2. Excuse me. You are on the tail end of a very romantic date with the love of your life, enjoying a romantic evening dinner. After a wonderful meal, your partner tells you that they are going to stop by their family's house and will be home later that evening. After dropping them off, you return home, settle in for the evening, and enjoy your night. In the middle of the night, you hear a commotion in the kitchen, and you go to check it out. Waiting for you is the real Lola Bunny in full Toon Squad attire.
Fuck, bro.
She winks at you and steps into the fridge that is beaming with light and an ambient golden glow. You know with 100% certainty that your partner will be home within the hour. What do you do?
What do I do? I mean, obviously it's a cartoon. You can't do anything with a bunny. So like, as much as we joke about it, at the end of the day, it's still no. Like, this is a Roger Rabbit scenario, by the way. But then give me Jessica Rabbit. Don't give me Lola Bunny. Give me a human.
They're both cartoons.
Yeah, but the difference is Jessica Rabbit is a cartoon with human parts. It's one's a bunny. You can't be doing that.
She does go into the refrigerator that seems to be a portal somewhere, though.
So then I could go get turned into Bugs Bunny? I don't want that either.
I don't know.
I don't want that. The answer is no. I'm not doing anything. I'll say, no, you know what I would say? This is honestly what I would do. I would say, first off, this is crazy. I want to make sure that I'm not drugged out or hallucinating and there wasn't something in my food. I would get my camera and I would film and I'd say, hey, Lola, could we record a video real quick? And I would upload that to YouTube and it would get millions of views and people would be like, wow, the animation quality on this is incredible. And that's what I would do.
So you do go?
No, I mean, if she's in my kitchen, I would say 1 second, I would grab my camera and I would say,
you do that, she's gone.
Well, then
she literally sees you. She opens up the fridge, which is glowing like a fucking Narnia door, and she crawls into and through the fridge.
I would be concerned. I would probably contact Reagan and be like, "What did you put in my food at dinner?" Is what I would do, because that would concern me. If there were actual real cartoon characters in real life popping up, and I don't have time to grab my camera, I have my phone on me at all times. I can't just pull my phone out. She disappears if. Oh, well, then I'll do that. Then I'll record a video on my phone and be like,
you might get her entering the fridge.
That's enough. What do you mean? That's a 1 million view video right there. Like, that's all I need. That's fine.
Shofu?
So, I mean, I know where Shofu's going to go.
I know where Shofu's going.
Yeah.
I'm a rabbit fucker.
Where that was going.
Nah,
Well,
bro.
well, chat. Let's get who does Japan time endorse? Oh God. There we go. There it is.
I think most people are probably Team Shofu.
Yeah.
I would imagine. We have a lot of weird Lola Bunny fans who watch our show.
Yes, I agree.
What do you mean? We have a lot of weird fans. You've cultivated this over the years. Like what?
Me? We as a show have cultivated this, not me.
Mm-hmm.
What do you mean? Mm-hmm? Why are you saying it like that?
All right. The last one.
that's
See,
all right.
but that's not even because that's not even what I just knew the right answer. You feel me? Like
Correct. That's fine. That's fine. This is hypothetical. It's not really going to happen, obviously. But you said the right answer. You win. Like I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, boy.
All right. This is the last one because Coast is muted. So we're going to use Virum and McDareth here. Okay. You are at your local card shop where a 16-year-old kid named Liam has been wrecking people for months. He wears what you assume to be an accurate replica of Yugi Moto's Millennium Puzzle around his neck. Okay? He hasn't lost a game of any kind. Video, board game, trading card, even games of chance like flipping a coin. He has yet to lose and hasn't come close. On this day, after everyone has already left, all right. After this day, yeah, he's been catching bodies all over the place. On this day, after everyone has already left, he challenges you to a simple game of rock, paper, scissors, which you begrudgingly accept. But you beat him. Once you do, his Millennium Puzzle glows and the earth immediately shatters underneath him like glass, and Liam falls into a bottomless pit of eternal darkness, leaving nothing but the puzzle and chain behind. You immediately realize that this is likely the real Millennium Puzzle, and if you wear this, you will become the king of games. What do you do?
That shit is cursed. I'm not touching that shit with a 10-foot pole.
It's a Millennium Puzzle. Like I can no, it kind of is. I'm not gonna wear it. I put that thing in a glass container and keep it. It's the Millennium Puzzle. I would just leave it there.
I don't even want to keep it. I'm gonna chuck that shit down the hole.
Like if it was some other cursed object, yeah, I just leave it. It's the Millennium Puzzle. I want.
Keep in mind, you immediately realize that this 16-year-old kid just had very little. This is basically you basically get plot armor when it comes to games and contests.
Oh yeah, I'm not putting the thing on. If
losing
means instant death,
you
no, I'm
die.
not putting that on.
Yeah, why would you do that?
Yeah, I do keep it because it's the Millennium Puzzle. He fell into a pit of infinite darkness. What else?
Yeah, I'm just saying you don't know. You don't.
How long was he running shit for?
He's been running shit for a brick.
How long though?
Like he's been showing up there every day after school, catching 30, 40 bodies a day and everything. Though? At least a year and a half.
Oh, bro, a year and a half round? I gotta put that shit on, bro. A year and a half of being him?
Maybe I should have asked Shofu.
A year and a half of being him, the guy? Bro, oh my God, dude.
Bro, and the thing is, it's not even being the guy. He's been catching bodies. Like it's not close.
Bro, you're a legend. The fuck? I'm going to Evo CEO. I'm going to goddamn.
But you lose once, you get banished to the Shadow Realm. Like,
bro, I have a year and a half streak of nothing but doves.
I want to live more than a year. I want more than one more year.
Him, bro.
That's what I'm talking about.
Bro, I'm him.
Fucking random dice game.
Liam,
if you're him for a year, like what does that matter?
I'll go crazy on a basketball court.
With the rules of the Millennium Puzzle, can you take it off at any time, or once you have it, that's it?
You can take it off at any time, but the abilities obviously only work while you have it on.
But I mean, like, say for example, you have it. You're good for like a year. You're the king of games. You make a lot of money, whatever.
You can take it off and wear it again. Sure.
Yeah. Oh, you can. And you would. But like, if you give it to somebody else,
the implication here is that it is extremely unlikely that you will lose at any contest or any game.
I'm saying, bro.
Like it is extremely unlikely.
Imagine just pulling up. I pull up to the hot dog eating competition.
And
I pull up to the unknown name. And I take the dub.
The Glizzy Gobbler.
What's
Because
bro's
I
name?
actually think
What's his
now
name?
that we're talking about it,
what if I smoke Joey Chestnut off just because I felt like it? Bro, I'm him, bro. What?
Bro,
They gonna be like, who is this glizzy gladiator gobbler?
Bro, you pull up to Evo, third strike, you beat the shit out of Daigo and Justin Wong. Free.
Bro, I'm him.
Free.
Bro, I'm doing anything that I can enter.
Free.
Who cares if I die? I'm him. I beat Justin Wong in third
Join League
strike.
of Legends. You're soloing Faker in the mid lane.
Bro,
by
I'm
yourself,
him, bro. Like,
no help, bro.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
No help, bro. Tokido got nothing, bro.
I'm literally putting that shit on immediately.
Yeah, I worry too much about the 1% chance that I will lose.
Yeah, and then you would die. I mean, that's kind of scary. Like, I would do it in a situation where I would win something.
Bro, it's a Millennium Puzzle.
Look,
You're getting
I'm
sent to the
telling
Shadow Realm. You're basically dead.
I'm not saying that he's dead. I'm telling you, you don't know if he's dead. That's all I'm saying.
But the way the
I know
King
it's
of
a
the
Millennium
Games thing
Puzzle,
works,
right? I understand the Millennium Puzzle.
Can't you just play games that aren't games of chance? Like, can't you just play Smash or something, or play like turn items off or whatever? Right, you would just say like Guilty Gear or whatever.
As in like any
Yes, but the point is, again, if you ever lose, like, it
but
doesn't
why
matter what
isn't
game
the whole
you're
thing
playing.
that you don't lose? Isn't that the whole
thing
about it? So the whole thing is like the only way you would lose is if it's something like rock paper scissors, in which it's a situation where it's like a 1 in 3 chance or something, or like you're at the casino.
I mean, you can make that inference. It's just happened. But I also
because that's how I took it.
I also mentioned that earlier he was winning things like flipping coin.
So it alters like probability.
Bro, just give me the fucking necklace, bro.
So what I'm saying is that no matter the contest, game of chance or game of skill, it is incredibly unlikely that he loses.
Give me that shit,
bro. No, man, Yugi's still lost.
I'm putting that shit on.
Yugi
I'm taking
lost
my
with
life
it on.
savings out of my bank account. I'm going to the casino. I'm playing blackjack. I'm playing poker. I'm really about to rack up, bro. Like, what are we doing here?
If you do blackjack and poker, then you could lose.
No. Okay, if you would like to, because I mentioned, yes, you did lose. You did beat Liam in a game of rock paper scissors. But before that, Liam was smoking people in a game of flipping the coin. So whether it's a game of chance or a game of skill, you're not necessarily sure.
Can you wear the Millennium Puzzle?
Uh-huh.
Go on like the roulette or something, and then as you see things slowing down, if they're not going the direction that you think is gonna have you win, you can just take the thing off.
You can try it.
Like,
you might not work, but you can try it, and then whatever happens.
Nah, give me that shit.
I don't know, man.
I think,
yeah,
bro. Nobody can whoop me now either. Oh my god, bro! Give me that shit. Ace, nobody can fuck with me.
Give me Khabib.
I'm Goku now. Oh my god, bro! Nobody can nobody can fuck with me, bro. I'll never lose in a fight. Give me that shit.
I just want to know, chat. Do you take the Millennium Puzzle?
I'll take it. Give me that.
I think I take it. I think I take it and I go to Vegas immediately.
I would take it as a keepsake. I would not wear it.
I would wear that shit immediately, bro.
No one would ever mess with me.
I wear that shit immediately, and I enter the World Series of Poker, and I say, "This is me." And I'm drunk the whole time.
Actually, I could get killed for someone who wants to steal. Yeah, I just leave it. Take a picture. It's like, yeah.
And I'm dunking on LeBron. And Bronny.
That's right. Bronny and LeBron are on the same team now. I forgot about that.
Dunking on both, James.
So the games like go off to sports as well. So you could be like, you're the king of everything that is considered a game.
Hell no. What the fuck?
Bro, I'm asking, bro. Relax.
You have one for Coast while he's here?
No.
Why?
Because he said he doesn't give a fuck.
All right, well.
Does it also let you win like if you get in a fight on the street, does it give you power to win that too?
That's what I'm saying. Like a fist fight, like does that count as a game?
Can you win or lose a fight?
Did I just beat someone up?
Can you win or lose a fight?
What I'm saying is like, say I go to a bar or something, right? And there's like this big burly dude who's like the scariest dude in the whole bar. And he's being mean to this one guy who just wants to drink his Appletini. And the guy's like He's being so mean, and he's like, "You weenie, you're not a real man." All this other stuff. I could just walk up to him and like flick him on the nose, and he'll die if I have the Millennium Puzzle.
I mean, you don't have super strength, but
because that'd be awesome. I'd be totally down to do that.
But like, if you get in a fight, what's likely to happen is that he goes to punch you, and then he trips and
then
falls,
he like trips and falls on a knife or something.
Yes, you have.
He falls on a knife 10 times.
You'd have to settle it like Yugi. He's bullying that person. You challenge him to a random card game, and then loser dies, like Yugi.
There you go. So you could bet the Millennium Puzzle on it.
When you're wearing the Millennium Puzzle, people that you're fighting don't die; they're just losing.
But like, could they? Like, if I give the Millennium Puzzle to someone, would it kill them? Like, say for example, like I know that I'm going to win at Smash Brothers if I play Banjo against some drunk dude who's never played a video game in his life. If I give him the Millennium Puzzle, and I'm confident that I'm gonna win,
you will lose.
Oh, I will.
Very likely to lose.
Oh, then never mind. Because then I'm like, I could just give the guy the puzzle and he'll just take himself out.
You're just giving people plot armor.
Yeah, that's not worth it.
I'm dunking on LeBron.
Probably are, to be fair, if you got the Millennium Puzzle.
That's what I'm saying.
Not in multiverses, though. That game's not at Evo at all.
Yeah, that game sucks.
They might have a side of it again. I imagine, potentially.
What's happening with that game?
It's getting updates. I think Agent Smith comes out soon. I haven't been paying that much attention, but they're doing their like single player stuff they've been putting out. Trailers for that have been okay. A little taking advantage of all the IPs they have to have crossovers and stuff. No word about Ruby or whatever else is coming. And yeah, it's there. That's not that interesting, but it's there.
That is still amazing to me that the game just like died so quick.
It's amazing to you.
Well,
I could have told you fucking 10 years ago. That shit was
you gotta remember though. This is unlike a lot of stuff. This is not a first impression. A lot of people are just checking it out to be like, oh, what's this like? And now it's up to them to keep people interested because they already had a first impression.
My second impression is worse than the first impression.
That's true.
Yeah, it has been for a lot of people.
The entire fucking time. Holy fuck.
Nah, I had fun the first time.
So did I. I didn't think it was a good game or nothing, but I had fun the first time for sure.
Yeah.
I didn't have fun or think it was good this time. Turn that shit off.
Yeah, I'm good.
What the fuck?
You can negate the whole thing.
I feel like a lot of people feel that exact same way.
I don't know how they could feel otherwise, bro. I was just so right, like all the time, like every time, like all the time about everything, like it's crazy, like ass. Everything is ass, bro.
If you're right about everything, then why would you need the Millennium Puzzle? Because then you could just like bet on the thing at Vegas without the Millennium Puzzle and still win.
Win a contest of strength.
But if you're right,
intelligence. What you mean?
Well, you certainly aren't winning a contest of intelligence. I'll tell you that much.
Okay, so let's have one then.
All right. What do you want to talk about?
Literally it's 9 plus 10.
STEM? Let's do. Okay, what STEM topic would you like to have an intellectual conversation about?
I said what's 9 plus 10.
I already won this over.
Oh, 9 plus 10.
Yeah, 19 1 point, Roger 0.
Yeah, you're done.
Wait, what?
You're done.
19? What do you mean?
You're done.
19?
I'm done?
Yeah, show for 2 points.
9 plus 10 is 19.
It's 21, bro.
All right,
9 plus 10. What is happening here?
Oh my god.
21.
Bro.
9 plus 10 is not 21.
All right. Roger, English or Spanish?
It's a meme. It's a meme.
I don't understand.
That's happening.
Yeah. Yo, I'm up 4-0 right now, bro. At least
he's already dead. Leave him alone.
I'm old.
That's true.
You're not even old.
He's old.
I am. I'm 34, man. I'm
old as shit.
It's so funny. Like, okay, this is not at you.
Maybe you got something on
you
your
don't feel
nose.
this way, but like, it's so funny when you're playing a game. Maybe you're in a stack of friends. You're playing against some people, and their insult is, "Man, I work a 9 to 5. I can't be on this game all day like you guys." It's like, all of us work jobs, bro. What the fuck are you talking about? That's not an excuse.
Yes, it is.
I didn't hear what you said. My job is doing YouTube. So what is the job you're talking about?
Yeah, exactly. So for you, especially, you have all the time, not all the time in the world, but you have a lot of time where if you want to get good at something, you could. You just don't want to.
But it would have to be content. I would have to make it content. No one wants to watch me get good at Guilty Gear. Nobody cares.
Okay, like I said, you don't want to, so you don't have to. That's okay.
People want to know my theories on One Piece, and they want to see me play Nintendo games and play
and
Final Fantasy badly. People don't even want to watch me learn Final Fantasy.
Wrong with
People like me playing Final Fantasy casually. They enjoy that.
There's nothing wrong with that.
I know. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with
I'm
it.
just the type where I care a lot about trying to optimize stuff.
Oh,
So
that's the
if I
problem.
see it,
You
I'll
care
say
too
something.
much.
Yeah,
You shouldn't care that much. You shouldn't share. You shouldn't.
No, that's just me. If
The
I'm
world-
interested in
the world
something, I
is-
care a lot.
You shouldn't is so funny.
Well, no, because the world is beautiful, and if you just focus on one
Well,
thing,
the world is very beautiful, but
of course.
I'm not only focused on one thing, bro. It's just when I'm interested in something, I care. That doesn't mean I'm
But that's
only focused
cool.
on that one thing.
You
But-
should.
But sometimes,
I
like
can't
a good
help but
example
care.
is like I care deeply about One Piece, right?
Mm-hmm.
But it gets to a point where sometimes I have conversations with people and they just care a little too much. And when you get to that point, you go, "Okay, my guy," and then you just don't want to talk to them.
Yeah,
anymore.
but this is
You
the
don't
upside
ever
of
want to
things.
be that guy.
No, but I'm
Caring
never that
is
guy
good.
because I don't go out and just talk to
You're
random. I'm
never
not
that
out here
guy.
trying to get into a
Sonic?
community.
Sonic,
Random people.
You're never
What?
that guy.
No, you're
Sonic?
talking about something. Hold on. You were talking about someone who's in the One Piece community, coming up to you to talk about One Piece from a community angle. Wanted to talk about it that way. I don't do that. I'm not even in the Sonic community.
You're
I
not
like
in the
things I
Sonic
like.
community. What do you mean you're not in
No.
the Sonic community?
I'm not.
We're all in the. Everything is canon in Sonic. We're all in the Sonic
Bro,
community.
you don't
Wait, we
understand
are?
how
I'm not pardoned.
you have
We're
to
all
understand.
started.
Please don't put that on me.
This
Please
is
don't
going
put-
back
please
to
don't
our
put that on
discussion
me.
of something else. When I asked you about like Hell of a Boss, and you're like, "No, the community makes it kind of weird for me to watch that." And to
Oh,
me,
no,
that
it
doesn't
was-
cross
no.
my mind.
It was because they
Because-
swore too much. I don't like the swearing.
No, but you also mentioned that you see the people in the community, you feel like they give you a bad vibes. You're not. That
Oh, that's
interested.
true. They are weird. That's true. That is true.
But to me,
Yeah.
that doesn't cross my mind because I don't look at things and think about the community. I just look at the thing to enjoy the thing. So
That's
like
good.
when you're
That's
so
good.
you were equating it to like a One Piece stand basically, and that's never me because I'm not that
No,
guy
I
who's
don't-
gonna go
no,
talk
no.
to like, oh, these are
Well,
my
I
favorite
like
One Piece
talking
content
to
creators.
you.
Like that's not me.
No, of course. No, I know. I enjoy hanging out with you sometimes. You know, so it's
Okay,
like
but that's not what I'm saying. Also,
Why'd he do
that's
that?
fucked up. That's not what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying.
Why did he do that?
I was being
Why
goofy.
would you
Yeah,
want
I
it?
know. I got
That's
you.
my friend.
A Freudian slip, but okay.
No. No, that's my friend right there.
But what
Why'd
I'm
your
saying
voice
is,
crack?
How is it a Freudian slip to say you're my friend? How is now that's messed up.
I don't
How-
even know- I don't
okay,
even know what y'all
that's
talking
definitely not what I
about.
was
You're saying
referencing
that we're
to,
not
okay.
actually. Oh, okay, never mind.
Nothing.
That's crazy. You're trying to double back on me when you started. That's crazy. Anyway,
Wait, what did
yeah,
I do?
I just if I'm very much interested in something like this podcast, I care way too much about this. But
Oh, that's true. You
'cause
definitely care way
'cause
too
I'm
much about
interested.
this.
once I've been interested and involved in something, I can't help but care. That's just who I am. That's why I keep myself pretty much at arm's reach from most things, so I don't have to end up caring about stuff that I shouldn't.
That's maybe a good way to live. Keep everything at arm's length. That's actually smart.
That's how you die alone.
That's not
Indeed.
true.
Bro.
Indeed.
You're not gonna. What are you telling
Hopefully.
McDermott he's gonna die alone? That's
I
not
didn't
cool.
say
That
McDermott
he
you're gonna
didn't
die
say
alone.
that.
I
You
that's
said
how you die.
indeed.
He's
You said
saying it's not the
indeed.
best
That's not
thing.
cool, man. That's
Bruh.
not cool.
No,
Don't do that to my friend.
I got
I
you.
didn't say- it's
I
not
got-
even what I said.
I understand where you were coming from.
That's I'm up 5-0 now.
I didn't.
Oh,
I don't understand at all.
Crazy.
He's just saying as advice that you shouldn't only do that your entire life, and I get that.
Right. Yeah.
It's not
yeah.
the best thing, but it's just the habit of where I am. That's how I am.
McDermott optimizes the amount of toilet paper he has to use after your shit.
We using 1.3 squares.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's 2 and fold.
Yeah, he wastes time on this podcast talking about Sonic. All fucking like I don't understand.
It's not a
What's
waste of
the
time to me.
consistency?
That's lovely.
where's the-
That's
That's
a great
content,
time.
though.
That's
Again,
some of my
it's like
favorite time
content,
of my
right.
life.
It's just-
My icon is still Tails because
make
you know
it
what?
make sense.
That's the namesake. Not really. That's the namesake.
Make it-
So all good.
Well, that sounds like that's a great place to end the show.
Holy shit.
That was a long final conversation.
Yeah.
But that was a lot of fun. Thank you all for sticking around. Live in the chat said, finally, it's over. Well, you know what? Never mind. I'm not going to say what I said. We're on Shofu's channel. Never mind.
What the
I'm
fuck?
catching myself, Shofu.
What?
I was going to... Never mind. I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say it.
What could you have possibly said?
Because like finally, like what else is finite? Life is finite. So like when you say finally, if life ends,
no,
you know what I mean?
We know.
You know where I'm going with that?
Yeah,
Is life
you were bringing
finite,
it back
really?
to the intro that you sent me. Oh yeah, you didn't even.
Oh yeah,
if
we
you
got
really
to
think about it.
We haven't used that one yet. We
the
have to
one
use
with
that
you.
intro.
The one with you and
Me
Fidel.
We have to use
Yeah,
that one.
No, that was today. Yeah, we used it.
Oh, we used it today?
Yes.
Oh well, that's a perfect way to end the show. Then that's great. Yeah, nice.
What the fuck is happening?
Okay, everybody. Thanks for watching Japan Time. Check out spithspace.com/Japan Time.
That's right. Spithspace is back.
Merch is there.
That's right.
The website's back up. Stuff should be sent pretty soon. Like if you didn't get a bundle, everything's going out now. If you got a bundle, we're waiting on the cards to be printed. Should be done within a week, I think, week or two, hopefully. And then that's all gonna get sent out. So yeah. Subscribe to the YouTube. You can also subscribe to the Spotify feed. You'll notice on Spotify and YouTube, thanks to Vanilla Salt keeping track of things, we actually have everything for episodes instead of dates are actually numbered. This is number like 180, I think.
That's right.
Yeah.
But yeah,
woo
things. So
awesome.
Support the show. We appreciate you.
And become a member so you could get access to the next spoiler cast. Bye.